extra blocks. So next time somebody shows up, missing block, we have two.
All right.
Yeah,
So I don't.
Yeah, Monica can't make it, she sends her a pouch.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
cute towel.
Actually, we're gonna start in hero pose if you feel called for sitting across legs. So grab your block or two blocks and bring the wider setting between your ankles and then draw your knees together. So if you need two blocks so that feels more supportive, then get two blocks and stack them. If you can do, if one block is good, then do that one block. And then just move the fluff out from underneath your seat. And then just draw the shoulders up around your ear, just drawing in the stays. And then as you exhale, let the day just melt away as your shoulders melt down and back. Let's do that again, maybe a time or two. Draw the shoulders in and out, drawing in the day, drawing in the week so far. And then exhale, soften down and down. And this next time, do an open mouth exhale, letting go anything else you're still holding inside of you. Maybe let some sound out. And if you need that even again, do that again. Your body knows the way. So now just start to feel your body making contact with that support that's there beneath you. Let your hands rest on your thighs. If you feel a little bit like you need some grounding support, just turn those palms down. If you're feeling all of this expansion energy that might be here in this space, maybe you want to turn your palms up to just receive more of that. And if you feel like you need a little more balancing, keep the right palm turned up and actually turn the right palm down, keep the left palm turned up. And then draw the tip of the index finger underneath the tip of the thumb and let those other fingers fall on. And now create a gentle tuck of the chin as you feel the lift from the back of the head, the base of the skull lifting up from the crown of your head. And now continue to soften the shoulders back and down as you sit nice and tall with the head above the heart, above the hips. And now further, let your body land here now. Welcome yourself exactly as you're showing up here tonight. All of you is welcome. All of you belongs. So as you rest in this space of welcoming and belonging, begin to offer your weight down into that support that's here for you. Let your full weight be your offering tonight. Let your full presence be offered into this space. Now begin to offer your breath to your body. Your body meets your breath and receives your breath. Let the breath move as far down as feels right. Maybe as the breath moves in and moves out, you just start the scan of the body, inviting the breath to soften the places you may be holding. Only if it feels right, begin to direct that breath in and out through the nose. Continue to let the awareness drop a little bit more in, a little bit more back, and a little bit more down. And as you continue to offer your breath to your body, sending that breath out as you're offering to all that are here tonight, in person and online. Letting the air that connects us all and the earth as we drop down into that support that also connects us here through the mycelium network. So the quote that I wanted to share tonight for class is from Michael Meade. He studies mythology and he is a great teacher and a story catcher that shares stories he has caught along his journey. A great disaster happens when we miss our star and follow the lights of others or simply become lost in the darkness. So how might you follow your star? That inner light, that inner compass that only you can see. However it makes itself known to you, just maybe take a moment to acknowledge that presence that's in you, guiding your path, lighting your way. So that you don't accidentally follow another's path or get stuck in the darkness along the way. How might you receive the teaching and release the teachers? So let's take our next 2 breaths and breathe in our heart's intention for tonight. Let the thread of your intention bring you back to this moment if you get lost in your mind. Come back to your intention. Come back here now. Feel your feet on the earth. Come back into your body. Now just release the hands, wiggle the fingers out, and gently touch the earth outside of the hips. Let's slowly turn the palms up to the heavens and inhale, rise up with the palms, reaching them high to the sky. Let the right hand reach down towards the earth as the left hand reaches over, reaching to the side. And now with that next inhale, rise up, reach it high. Exhale, left hand reaches down, right hand reaches over. So now begin to follow your rhythm as you rise on the inhale, soften on the exhale as you reach over. You get to choose how long you stay on each side. We're just going to flow a few times, and that last time I'm going to invite you to stay there, or if you want to keep moving, you get to do that. Finishing up that last side, and then we're going to pause on each side. So we'll return back to that right side when you're ready. And just pause and take that moment to gaze down at your hand. And as you're gazing down, begin to spread your fingers wide. And now breathe into that left side body even more, opening up the left side of the heart. And as we open our hands, we open our heart. So if you'd like, take a moment to gaze up to the sky, let that top elbow drift a little bit further back. Open up the front of the heart a little bit. And then let the gaze drop forward and then inhale, rise up. Let the left hand reach over and down. Once again, spread those fingers wide. Now breathe into the right side body. Imagine every breath we're taking today, we are stoking that light inside of us, that star that is unique to us. Let that be the compass that guides you. Then that next inhale, let the gaze gently look up to the sky, top elbow reaches back just a little bit. And then let the gaze melt forward and then inhale, rise, reach the hands high, and then gently revolve to the right. Let the hands soften down to the outer thigh and the earth behind you. Melt those shoulders down and lift the crown to the heavens. Now keep that front hand right where it is. Release the rear hand and cross it over on top. Create a little back body rounding. Let the gaze look down between the arms. Lift through the back of the heart as the shoulder blades create space. And now we're going to keep that top arm right as it is. Slowly unwind that bottom arm, reaching it up to the sky as you lift your head, reaching it high, and then revolve over to the left. Let that back arm reach down to the earth. Now feel the lift as you twist. Bringing out anything that might be blocking your light. Now this time, keep that front arm again where it is and release the back arm, cross it over on top, reach for the outer thigh, looking down towards the earth. Round through the back body again. Now gently uncross the arms as you lift the head. And then we're just going to hold on to our thighs. And we're just going to move a little forward and back with the heart. So let the heart come forward, draw the shoulders back, let the back round, and let the head drop down. So lifting the head, lifting the heart, looking up to the heavens as the heart comes forward, shoulders drop back. Exhale, back body rounds, gaze looks down. So just move forward and back with the spine, creating more space for the heart, for your light. Let the hands just trace the thighs as they move forward, as your back moves back. Let the hands draw back as your heart comes forward, shoulders draw back. Elbows keep hugging in towards the body. More time each direction with the back body moving. And then just come to a nice neutral straight back, and we'll just walk our hands forward. We'll go ahead and remove that block from our ankles. And if we can, we'll come into a fist. If we need to, we'll come down to our forearms, whatever is for us. And we're just gonna wag our tail a few times and look over each shoulder as you wag your tail, just looking back in space. Continuing to notice how the body's arriving, where you might be folding. And make your way back to the center with your gaze and your hips. So if you're on your forearms, stay there. For the rest of us, we're gonna walk our hands forward, coming into puppy dog pose. So keep your hips above the knees, slowly melt the heart down as the forehead finds the earth or reaches towards the earth. And let that heart melt down towards the earth. Your forearms can be on the earth if that's more supportive, or you can keep your hands on the earth with the arms long. Now breathe into that heart space that's reaching down for the earth. Now slowly melt the elbows and forearms down. Walk your hands under the shoulders. If your wrists are bothering you, you may just want to push back to child's pose. And then for the rest of us, we might want to move to down dog. So flex your feet, walk your hands, at least one handprint in front of the shoulders. Flex the feet as you lift the hips to the sky and start to walk your dog. Just start to pedal out those heels, start to feel the life breathing into the back of the legs. If you're in a version of child's pose, maybe come into that table on your forearms and just send one leg back at a time. So you can just lengthen out the back of the legs. That way you're still getting the same motion as us, just in a different way. Just start walking those legs back in space one at a time. So if you're in your downward dog, just really spread those fingers wide, point the index fingers forward, press through the thumb index finger side of the palm. Turn those upper outer arm bones down towards the earth as the shoulders hug in. So if you're in downward dog, we're going to slowly look forward, bending the knees, and we're going to step, hop, walk forward into our forward fold. If you're in child's pose, you can join us in this forward fold. We're going to find different variations of this today. So just wag your tails, you rock your body a little side to side. Keep breathing more life into the back body. Now begin to find your way back to stillness, to the center. Soften both knees, and we're going to trace the shins with our peace fingers. So begin to trace the shins, draw the shin skin up as you draw the shoulders back and in. Draw the navel to the spine, nice flat back. Find that L-shaped position. And now soften the knees again, reach the arms to the letter T. Inhale, rise up, reach your hands up to the sky. Hands come down to the heart space. We're going to do some sun salutations to bring us a little bit more warmth. So now take your inhale, rise up, swan dive, forward fold. For those of us that don't want to move through the sun salutation, you can just step back and forth between your lunges on both sides. So if you're going to do a sun salutation, we'll start by stepping the right leg back, wiggle the toes back there. We're going to come up between sides. So we're going to start by drawing the left forearm up to the left thigh, and then inhale the arms up, just taking a moment, hug the hips in, come into your goal post arms, open up that heart space, open up the arms, come back to the goal, catch yourself that you are the star. Exhale, open the arms and let the hands come down, and then we'll either step back or step forward depending on what we can do. So step back to plank pose or kneeling plank. You get to choose how you find your way to the earth. Perhaps chaturanga, shift the weight forward, hug the elbows in, all the way down to the belly. Relax the toes back in space, find your version of cobra. Maybe you lift up all the way to up dog, or you keep the hips down and you just lift the heart. Melt the heart back down, forehead down, pressing to child's pose or up to your plank and back to down dog. So now that right leg step back, we're gonna lift the right leg up to the sky. Turn the toes down towards the earth. Draw that right foot forward between the hands. We're gonna come up again between sides. So right forearm comes to the right thigh. If you're doing that, inhale, rise up. Come into the goalpost arms. Open up. Open up the arms. Goalpost. Open up. Soften the hands down to the earth. And we're gonna step our left foot through. So take your big step forward, stepping into your forward fold. Pause in between sides. We're gonna find that active back extension in between sides. So take your inhale, trace the shins, draw the shin skin up, shoulders draw back and in, navel to the spine. Exhale, forward fold. If you want to go through the full flow, join me. Step the left foot back this time. Coming up between sides. So now the right forearm comes to the thigh. Inhale the left arm up, hug in through the hips. Reach both arms up and then into your goalpost. Open up the heart space. Active energy through the rear heel, pressing through the rear heel back to goalpost. Open up. Let the hands melt down. Choose how you're gonna go. Stepping back to plank, kneeling plank, or step forward to forward fold. Find your way to the earth, chaturanga, or find your way down. Hover if you wish. Relax the feet back. Find your version of cobra, either on the forearms or press through the palms or up dog. Melt your way back down. Find your way into down dog so you can flex the feet, press the toes in, press up into plank, and then down dog, or not. Child's pose is always a great place to pause if you need space and breath. Drawing the left heel up to the heavens, turn the toes down toward the earth. Step the left foot between the hands. Now draw the left forearm up to the thigh, hug in through the hips, draw the right arm forward, and then the left arm reaches and joins. Maybe come back to your goalpost, take your time. Good job modifying, finding your way. Open up wide to the side. Expand your light, take up more space. Come back to the goal, catch the star that you are. One more time, opening wide. Lowering down to the earth. And now step forward with the right foot. We're gonna go through that one more time and add on if you wish. So let's take a moment in our active back extension. Inhale, trace the shin skin, draw the shoulders back. Soften the knees, reach the arms to the T. Inhale, rise, upward hand salute. Take a little pause between sides, mini lean back. Exhale, hands melt down to the heart space. One more sun salutation. Inhale, rise, swan dive, forward fold. Going back to the right leg again, stepping it back. So hugging in through the hips, you get to choose. You can just draw the left arm forward and then the right arm follows. Come back to your goal post. Hug in through those hips. Keep hugging. Open up, take up more space. You're bigger and brighter than you think you are. Goal post again. Slowly, let's open up one more time. We're gonna revolve this time. So slowly revolve towards that bent leg. So you can stay high or slowly soften that right hand, fist down, inside edge of the left foot, reaching up that other hand to the sky. Take your time, no need to rush. So staying revolve, let's take that left hand to that hip crease. Now slowly lengthen out that left leg, whatever degree it can, to that revolve pyramid pose. Exhale, bend that front knee, lower the left hand down, anchor the palms down. Choose if you're going to step forward or step back to plank pose. Your body knows the way, you know the way. Find your way down to the earth, either chaturanga or melt down. Hover if you'd like. Find your version of cobra. Upward dog. Melting down. Pressing back to child's pose, pressing up to plank down dog. Now lifting up the right heel high to the heavens again. Turn those toes down. Slowly send that right foot between the hands. So once again, reach the right hand forward, or bring it up to the thigh, and then left hand follows. Keep hugging through those hips. I know that's challenging. Come to the goalpost. So we're drawing that right hip back, left hip gently forward. Open up. Expand your light. Catch your light. Come back to your goalpost. Slowly open. Let's revolve this way. Slowly revolve towards the back knee. If you can, create a fist with the left hand, draw it down to the earth plane, and then reach the right hand up to the sky. Begin to exhale that right hand down to the hip crease. As you exhale again, send that hip back, lengthen out the front leg. Exhale, bend the front knee, lower the right hand down. Let's walk our fingertips in front of our foot, and we're gonna come to that warrior three. So slowly press off that left foot, find your stability. You might be on your fingertips. Turn the toes down towards the earth, draw the thighs together. And then slowly bend the left knee, draw the foot down. Head folds down, forward fold. Let your body hang between the two sides. We've got our last version of our sun salutation. So let's find stillness. Inhale, active back extension, draw the fingertips up the shins, draw the shoulders back, navel to the spine. Keep looking down to the earth. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward and down. This time the left foot stepping back, last one. So left foot steps back. Once again, keep the left hand down, reach the right hand forward, and then left hand can follow or find your way up, whatever way you can, into your goalposts. Taking your time, no need to rush. Keep hugging those hips in, thighs drawing together. Expand your light. Follow your star. Goalpost, catch your star. Open out to the side, take up more space, and let's revolve again. Slowly take your time revolving. Remember, this is where you can stay right here, or maybe create a fist with the left hand, reach the fist down to the earth, reach the right hand high. Let the right hand circle back and down, reaching for that right hip crease. Exhale again, sink the hip back. I'm making my own version of the sun salutation. Slowly exhale, bend the front knee, lower the right hand down. Either step forward or join me in stepping back to plank, kneeling plank. Keep breathing. Are you breathing? Shifting your weight forward, hugging the elbows in, find your way down to the earth. Belt the belly down, find your cobra, relax the toes back, lift your heart. Side if you're going up dog. Exhale, keep the elbows hugging in. Shift back to child's pose at any point. Flex the feet, pressing back to down dog. Now lifting up the left heel high to the heavens, turn the toes down, hug the hips in. Step the left foot between the hands. We're almost done with our final sun salutation. So now maybe that left arm reaches forward, right arm follows, coming up to the sky. Down into your goalpost arms. Take up more space, women. Open those arms. Open those hands. Catch the star that you are. Take up more space again. Begin to revolve towards that bent knee. Breathing. Creating a fist with the right hand, letting the right hand rest alongside the left foot. Reach the left hand up to the heavens. Keep active energy through that right heel, long leg. Soften that left hand back and down. Reach for that left hip crease. Exhale, extend the front leg, whatever degree. You know the way. Exhale, rebend and soften the left knee, lower the left hand down. Walk your fingertips in front of the left foot. Press through the left foot as you slowly press through the right foot, pressing yourself into your warrior three. So really hug that big toe towards the inner thigh. Maybe the inner thighs can kiss. Begin to exhale, lower the right foot down. Let's hang here in our forward fold. Thank yourself for that work, that strength, whatever version you found. So if you're holding the elbows, let the elbows relax. Let the hands relax down. We're going to trace the shin skin again, active back extension, L-shaped body, nice flat back, nice long spine. Imagine you're reaching from the crown and the tail. Keep that reaching, soften the knees, reach your arms out, and then inhale, rise, upward hand salute, mini back bend, lean back just a little bit, reach the hips forward. Exhale, melt the hands down as you come to neutral with the head above the heart, above the hips. Let's take our inhale. Swan dive forward fold, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, lower the head beneath the heart. Now, if you'd like to use your blocks, grab your blocks and bring them in alongside of your feet. Let them be your support. You can use fists or hands. And then step the left foot back. Walk the hands so they stay directly underneath your shoulders. Keep that front knee above that ankle. Now pivot that rear foot. So you're anchoring the rear outer edge of the foot so it's tracing or parallel with the short edge of your mat behind you. So now begin to inhale as you rise up into your warrior two. Let the right arm lead as you come on up. Yep. And then reach your arms forward and back. So now just soften it as you sink in. Checking that front knee to make sure it's tracking out over the second and third toes. Shoulders soften as you turn your palms up. So now draw the heels in towards the center. Try to do it visually so you can see it. So imagine you're squeezing those heels in towards the midline. Let's add a little flow today. So as we inhale, extend the front leg, reach your hands up to the heavens into the letter Y. Exhale, turn the palms down, let them spread wide, warrior two. So keep watching that front knee so it's tracking out over the second and third toes. You're going to keep drawing that inner edge of the knee towards the pinky toe. So let your body rise up when you're inhaling, expanding high. Exhale, soften into more of you. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften. Last two times, rising up. This last time, let's hold it up, be the star that you are. And then exhale, melt the hands down. Keep that front leg long, and let's flex the front toes and turn them. So now both feet are parallel with the side edge of your mat. I'm at a weird angle. That's good too. So now let's bring the hands down behind our back body. Interlock the hands if we can, or wrap the hands on the elbows. Charge the knuckles down if your hands are interlocked. Lift the heart to the heavens. Lift the gaze if that feels right too. Feel the shoulder blades melting together as the heart opens wide. Come back to your intention. Come back to the light that you are. Now you decide, do you want to stay looking high or do you want to fold forward and down? If so, if you're folding, lower the hands, lower the head, hinge at the hips. Nice long back. Let the head fold down beneath the heart as the hands slowly reach up to the heavens once you're folded forward and down if you're doing that. Now, if you need more opening, draw the heels of the palms closer to one another. We're gonna be here for a few breaths, so at any point, if you need to release the hands down, trust your body and let your body lead. Keep feeling the weight of gravity supporting you as your head lengthens towards the earth, as your hips support you in space. Feel the outer edges of your feet anchor you here. Feel the inner hot thighs lengthening out. Now if the hands are still up, let them drop to the low back. Let them unlock and come underneath the heart, maybe fists. So nice flat back here. So if you need to come to your fingertips, that's also an option. Create a flatter back. And then reach your arms out to the letter T. We're gonna bend that left knee, reach the right hand towards the left foot. Inhale, come back, center, flat back. Exhale, bend the right knee, reach the left hand for the right foot, towards the right foot. You can go either way. So we're just reaching opposite limbs towards each other. Inhale, center, lengthen the legs. Exhale, bend the knee, lateral lunge, reach the right hand towards the left foot. Inhale, center, long legs, long arms, long back. Exhale, bend the right knee, left hand reaches towards the right foot. We're going to do that 2 more times so we go all 4 directions. Well, in theory. So we're doing it 4 times to recognize the 4 directions. So let your breath be your guide. Let the exhale soften you to each side. So final time each way. Then coming back to the center, if you can, nice flat back. And then we're going to inhale up, reach up to the heavens into the letter Y with the arms. Be the star that you are. Exhale, melt the hands down to the letter T. We're going to flex the front foot, turn the toes again. Turn them towards me. We're going to cartwheel those hands down, either on the blocks or not. And then exhale again, extend the front leg, keep the rear foot just as it is. Maybe find a little more length through the back. So let the head reach forward in space, let the back be long. Now begin to soften the front knee as you pivot that rear foot. We're going to do something a little different. So we're going to let that right knee come alongside of that left foot. So let the shin rest on the earth next to the left foot. Yeah, just like that. So stepping that right shin forward so it's right alongside the left foot. Yeah, if you can. You don't have to sit down. You might be up more. Depends on our bodies. So this is going to be some core strength. So pressing through maybe your fingertips or fists, slowly inhale up, trying to draw that foot up, knee up. You might need to touch down. It's beautiful. And then if you can, draw that knee forward. And then press the palms forward as you kick that foot forward. And then draw back. Slowly 2 more times or 3 more times. Pressing forward and back. 2 more. Last one. And now set the foot down, reach your hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward fold. Let's take a pause between the sides, rock your body, wag your tail. You only have to do that 1 more time. I hope you guys remember, you're gonna do it on your own. I'm just joking. Done. Well, that's fast. So now find your way back to the center, find your way back to stillness. Soften the knees and begin to inhale, rise up into your active back extension. Trace the shin skin with the peace fingers, L-shaped body. Exhale, fold forward and down. Use your blocks if you wish to use them. We're going to step the left foot back, wiggle the toes back there. Check that front knee. So walk your hands underneath the shoulders. Active energy through that rear leg. So pivoting now that rear foot, pause here, check the front knee before we come up. Make sure it's right above that ankle. Awesome. So now beginning with the left hand, cartwheel your body up into your warrior two again. And then adjust that front knee, draw the inner edge towards the pinky toe. Good adjustment. Keep breathing. Let's turn the palms up to the heavens. Breathe and squeeze those heels towards the center. Energetically squeeze them in. You should feel a little bit of squeezing through those inner thighs. We're doing a little bit of the root lock too when we're squeezing. So now let's inhale up to the letter Y. Extend the front leg high or long. Turn the palms down, reach it wide. Exhale, warrior two. So once again, let your breath be your guide. Rising into the star that you are. Exhale, softening and taking up more space. Inhale, rise. Exhale, soften. Got a couple more. Two more times, rising. And softening. This last time, we'll just hold it for a couple breaths. Inhale, rise, lengthen out the front leg, reach it high. Expand the fingers wide, spread the toes. Now slowly exhale, just release the arms. Keep the front leg long. We're gonna flex the right toes, lift the toes to the sky, or right foot, I'm sorry, flex the right foot, and then pivot it. So now both feet are parallel to the short edge of your mat again. Let's reach up to the letter Y. Take up a lot of space, be that star. And now exhale, lower the hands behind your back, find your weird interlocker, wrap the hands on the opposite elbow, the other way. Charge those knuckles down the tail. Lift your heart to the heavens and perhaps the gaze too. Draw the shoulder blades together. Open the heart wide, feel the collarbone spreading. Decide if you're gonna stay here or if you want to fold forward. If you're folding, lower the hands, lower the gaze, hinge at the hips, flat back. Let the head reach for the earth as you hinge from the hips. Let the heart send the wisdom down to the head as the hands reach up to the heavens. You're lighter than you think you are. Are you willing to belong to yourself, even in community? Because I think each of us has this longing to be fully ourselves. So be you, because there's no one else like you. Really draw the outer edges of the feet towards the earth so you have a little lift in the inner arch of the feet. Lower the hands to the low back, unlock the fingers, reach the hands down to the earth. You get to decide if you want to reach your hands forward in space, reaching long with the arms, or perhaps you reach through the center of the legs, reaching back in space. Maybe you want to do a little bit of both. Take time to do both. You can stay where you are, or you can reach your hands towards your feet, your calves, whatever they can hold on to. You can even take your peace fingers and wrap them around the big toes. Whatever you're holding on to, just lengthen out the back body. Draw the shoulders back and down, nice long spine, like your head is reaching forward and slightly down, so there's a slight angle there. And then exhale, fold down and forward, let the back body round, let the hands relax back to the underneath the heart. We're gonna come back to our fingertips and do that side reach again. So come back to the fingertips. Inhale back to the letter T, nice active back extension, core is engaged. So begin to bend the right knee, reach the left fingertips towards the right toes. Lateral side lunge. Inhale, center, long legs. Exhale, bend the left knee, reach the right fingertips towards the left foot. Sink your hips back and down. Inhale, center. Let's do that 3 more times, letting your breath guide you. Coming back to the center on the inhale, letting the exhale take you to each side. Perhaps finishing up those final 2 each side. And if you need to hold it, that's also okay. So as you finish up that last one, just coming back down to the hands underneath the heart, just take that moment to pause so everybody can meet here in the center. Being back in the center of self. Nice long back, engage the core, reach your arms to the letter T. Inhale, rise up to that star again, reach up to the Y with the arms. It's a weird feeling. Yeah. So now exhale, lower the arms to the letter T. We're gonna flex the right front foot, turn the toes towards me, back to your warrior 2. Remember, fix your blocks as you're doing that too. And then we'll keep our rear foot as it is, cartwheel the hands down, take your time, frame the front leg. As you exhale, extend the front leg, whatever degree, head folds forward and down. And you can keep with the nice rounded spine if that feels really supportive, or just active back extension, lengthen out through the crown, nice long back, even as you're folded forward. Just you're hinging at those hips. Now bend through the front knee, pivot the rear foot. Once again, we're gonna step that left knee right alongside that right foot, but resting on the shin. So just stepping forward, just draw it forward. Yep, draw it right forward and then rest on the shin. And then relax your foot back in space if you can. So this is where you get to choose how you come up. So you can bring your fingertips down, engage the core, draw your body up, try to draw that right knee up. And then as your knee is forward and up, it can also be touching down. We're gonna gently press forward with the palms and the foot and then draw back. So let's do it 3 more times, pressing forward and back, touch down as you need. Oopsie. Last one, especially if you're on stick 2 mats. And then lower the foot down once you finish, and then rise up. We made it. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Sweet, we close another boomerang. So now turn your toes out to the sides like you're kind of in that plie squat. We're gonna bend the knees, following our toes, send our hips back. This is where you might want to block underneath your hips to sit on, or not. And then you can bring your palms together at the heart space, pressing the triceps into the inner thighs. Lift the heart forward, lift the gaze gently forward and slightly down so that your head stays neutral with the spine. It's an extension of the spine. So if you have a block underneath your seat, remove it, because we're going to come back. So maybe you bring one hand back, the good hand back, and then come down to your seat. And then we're going to slowly lower down. You get to choose. You want to do a little bit more work, do your boat pose. So if you're going to do boat, grab to the back of the thighs, nice tall spine. Hinge back, keep your back flat, keep the core engaged, and then we walk your feet forward, lift your legs. We're nearing close to 7 if you have to leave. So slowly roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, lengthen out the whole body. Reach it long. And now let's slowly bend that right knee, draw the right knee into the chest, flex the left foot. So now take that right knee with the left hand, open that right arm off to the side and draw that knee across the body over to the other side. Maybe let your gaze drift over towards that right hand. And if you need to leave for class, go ahead and do the other side. Monica, if you need to leave, go ahead and move to the other side. The rest of us are going to stay here. So now take that extended left leg, draw that knee behind that right ankle. Now you can release that right hand down to the earth. I'm sorry, left hand. Not sorry, I'm beautiful.
You're beautiful.
So now inhale, rise up with the knees. Bring them into that figure four. You can walk that left foot in a little bit. And now take the palms, the heels of the palms, and press those thighs away, the tops of the thighs. So right beneath the hip bones, press the tops of the thighs away. And then release the hands, engage the core, draw the knees up without using the hands, and then decide where you want to hold on. Maybe that right hand threads into the center, reaching for the back of the thighs. The left hand reaches around, reaching for the back of the thigh. So switch sides if you haven't already for those online that have to leave. So maybe find a gentle rock here. Find a place where it feels still a little tight and sticky and pause and be in that discomfort. Notice your feet. Bring some flexion between the feet or bring flexion into both feet. Let the outside edge of the foot flesh rest on the thigh flesh. So that right outside edge of the foot resting on the left thigh. So by flexing that foot, especially the top foot, we're protecting that knee joint. So if you want to add on, you can lengthen out that left leg up to the heavens, keeping that foot flexed. Then exhale, lower the left foot, release the hands, relax the foot down. Lengthen out that right leg up to the heavens. And then you can either bend the knee or slowly set that right heel down on the earth with the leg long. Now begin to draw the left knee into the chest. Keep the right foot flexed. Now take that right hand to the outside edge of the left knee and draw that left knee across the body. Let the gaze melt over and open to the left hand. So just like we did on the other side, start to bend that extended leg, that right leg, bend that thigh and that knee and bring that thigh right beneath that left ankle. You can release that right hand out to the side. Then let that inhale guide your knees up to the center as your gaze comes up. You can walk that right foot in a little bit. And then, so the right foot's anchored down. Now take the heels of the palms, pressing right beneath the hip bones. Press into the tops of the thighs, press those thighs away. This will help lengthen out the back body. Now release your hands by your hips, engage the core, draw the knees in and up towards the chest. Now flex through the feet. Decide if you want to hold on, thread the left hand through the center, right hand reaches outside. Maybe rock, maybe stay still. You can even use that elbow, forearm to press that left thigh open a little bit. If you wish to add on, slowly lengthen that right heel to the heavens, keeping the flexion through the foot. Slowly unlock the hands, bend the right knee, lower the foot down. Slowly uncross the left leg, draw the left heel to the heavens. Just like the other side, set the foot down, either bend the knee or lengthen the leg, keep the leg long and reach it out. Now extend the right leg, lengthen those arms overhead, nice long body. Point and flex your feet and your ankles, your feet and your hands. Circle the wrists, circle the feet and the hands and the feet. Circle them both ways. And then slowly let the arms and body move into a nice comfortable position. We're gonna do just a progressive tensing up to relax the body fully now. So let's start by bringing our thumbs underneath the base of the skull and gently trace the back of the neck up to the base of the skull, lifting up the head, and then slowly set the back of the head down so you have a nice long neck. Now let the arms rest where they want to go. And now begin to squeeze in through the eyes and the cheeks and the jaw, squeeze the whole face in. And soften the face. Squeezing the face again as you squeeze the hands into the fist, squeeze the arms. And release. Now squeezing the face and the hands and the chest and the belly, squeeze that in. Might even feel the squeezing a little bit through the glutes. Then exhale, release. Squeeze the face, squeeze the hands, squeeze the arms, squeeze the chest and the belly, squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the hips and release. Final time, squeeze the whole body, including the legs and the feet. Curl the toes under, squeeze the whole body in. And now exhale, soften and melt your body down. Now let your body relax. Let your body rest down. Now just begin to follow the rhythm of your breath. As your breath begins to move in and out again, let the breath just gradually, progressively wash down and through your body. Let the breath soothe your body. No need to help, just relax and surrender down. Think of all the final doing. Your mind starts to wander, come back to your intention. Perhaps it's just one word you can keep repeating to come back to. Be star if you wish. You are a star. Be the star that you are in this expansive space and time. As Michael Mead said, a great disaster happens when we miss our star and follow the lights of others or simply become lost in the darkness. So my invitation to you is to continue to hone your light. Connect with your light to shine even brighter and taking up more space. So let's practice that now as we start to fill our breath with our body again. Coming back into this space together. Just starting with some gentle movement to bring you back. Taking some nice full belly breaths to bring you back. Just let your body lead, whichever side you wish to roll over to. Let your body lead on which side to go to. Let your head be supported as you rest on the side. Let the other hand that's on top, let it rest down in front of your heart as your gaze looks down to the heart and the earth and the hand. You feel that connection. Just start to rise up, pressing through the hand, slowly rolling up, letting your head stack last. And find a nice seated position, whatever way feels right for you to close class. Once you get there, let's slowly just draw our hands to the heart space as we let our thumbs meet the heart as our heart meets the thumbs. Now as we bow down to the heart and the light inside of us, let's exhale, emptying out our breath completely. Inhale with the heart and our head raised above the heart, exhaling Om together. Om. And my highest light and love, honor and radiate your highest light and love. Namaste, my friends. Namaste.
Different.
There's something new I was gonna bring and I forgot. Thank you, Aline.
All right.